My purpose in life is to leave my dent in the universe in absolutely everything I do, as well as to inspire and help others do the same. For someone to leave their dent in my life is a privilege. For me to leave my dent in someone else's life is an honor. But to inspire and help others leave their own dent in the universe is an indescribable feeling. I plan on doing this through this podcast by celebrating my guests and inspiring my listeners, all while leaving my own dent in the universe and helping others do the same. My name is Fer Andrade, and this is Denting. Reminder: to someday become great at anything you want to do, you must study the greats to learn from them and their own journey, to then be able to apply it to your own life and benefit from it. Something that I've started doing with this podcast is to study the greats. And I first started this in a speech I gave here for Cal Athletics back in May, which if you'd like to check out, it's here in my channel. It's called The Lost Leader. And that speech is divided into 3 sections. And the second one is dedicated towards studying the greats. I talk about how I was lost at some point, and to regain my confidence in who I am, I began to study the people that I look up to. Some of them include Tim Grover, Ryan Holiday, Ken Blanchard, Brene Brown, Simon Sinek, amongst others. But these people are all great at what they do. So I decided, hey, let me see how they're doing their own things. Let me see how they got there. Let me study their journey to then apply it to my own life. And sure, I then go on to say that you do have to do this in your own unique way. But it's also about being able to learn from others. And it doesn't have to be amazing people that are completely famous and basically at another level out of your league or things like that, people that we see on TV. It could be people that are in your day-to-day life. I try and do this with this podcast, and I mean, the people that I have here, they're my friends, but they're also people that I really admire, and they're doing amazing things, from Tommy Williamson to Christian Gomez, Alicia Wilson, Cameron Rogers, Lucas Churchill, and now Francisco Perez in the most recent episode. But they're all doing amazing things, and they're all just college students and student athletes in the same athletics department that I belong to. But I decided to say, wow, they're great at something. Let me see how they got there and then try and apply it to my own life. And I think it's a simple thing that we can all do, and it's just divided into 3 easy steps. Number 1, identify someone that is great at what they do, or great at something that you want to do as well. Number 2, take the time to meditate on how they got there, or to listen to their journey and find out about how they struggled at first and then how they got to where they are today. Number 3, write it down. Have some notes and say, all right, what did I learn from their journey, from their struggles, from where they are today? And how can I apply this to my life? And number 4 is just to try and apply it every single day. And it's something so simple that can take you to the next level, because once you study people that are where you want to be, that's when you will slowly start to catch on things that many others don't know, and it will make your life and your challenges much easier because of that extra studying that you're putting into all of this. The person that I study with podcasts and videos, like my biggest influence on this, is a content creator from Mexico called Roberto Martinez. And one of his phrases is that we're not just made up of our influences, but we are the sums of our influences and the unique touch that we give to them because of our own understanding. And that's exactly what I'm trying to say in a way, because once we study these people and we learn from them and we try and apply this to our own life, we're not going to be exactly like them. That's not the point. We're not trying to copy someone in specific. We're trying to learn from as many people as possible, understand it in our own way, and apply it to our own lives. So that's what I challenge you to do this week. Study the greats. Look up someone you admire, whether that be someone really famous or someone that you see on a day-to-day basis. Meditate on how it is that they got there. write it down, and see how you can apply that to your own life. I hope this helps you out. Let me know if it does, whether that be messaging me in any of my social medias, send me a DM or comment down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to check out my notes for how I studied the great people that I've had on this podcast, the people that I've celebrated here, they're all in my Instagram highlights on my stories. There's one called 3 Lessons. So the 3 lessons I've learned from every single one of my guests. It's also on my Twitter account. All those links are in the description below. Go check that out. If you like this video, please help me out by subscribing to my YouTube channel and liking this video. And if you're listening on Spotify, please help me out by following and sharing this podcast with anyone that might find it helpful. I really appreciate it. And on Instagram, you'll also find more clips, highlights, things like that, as well as this nice jacket that you can find in a post if you search a bit. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I think this is a very basic practice that can really help anyone. I hope it's useful. Let me know if it is, and I'll see you all next time in the next reminder. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Make sure to subscribe to my podcast and follow me on my personal social media accounts for more, all at Fer Andraez. All links are in the description. If this episode inspired you in any way, please help me out by sharing it with a friend to help them leave their dent in the universe as well. That's it for today. I'll see you all next time.